Okay. Firstly, hi guys, and thank you for attending today's webinar. I'm Sridhar Luthria, and I handle all marketing, sales, product, and business activities for Reseller Club. Now, during the course of this presentation, if you have any doubts or would like to discuss something, just leave a comment right in the questions section. I have this time also got my product managers attending as panelists, and they will be answering your questions as and when you put them up. Now, even if your doubt, concern, or any sort of feedback is not answered to, don't worry, because at the end of this presentation, the entire question section will actually be forwarded back to your respective account managers, and they will get back to you shortly after that. Now, as you already know, today's webinar in a nutshell is about the road ahead with Reseller Club and covers all the products and features and other activities we have planned for 2012. What you don't know, however, is that this webinar has actually recorded the highest attendance that any RC webinar has recorded till date. And that makes sense, right? With everything we have launched last year, our commitment from resellers has increased drastically. We have seen virtually every single reseller that joins us now or is already on board starting to sell all our products and services, including multi domain hosting, and showing faith in what I have said before, which is that we have, right, the widest variety of products at the lowest possible rates with further discounts for growing businesses and great looking selling interfaces like the Supersite 2, and I'll be covering that slightly later on. What's more is that all of this comes with the most comprehensive control panel and complete WHMCS integration now as well. And all this being supported by one of the largest support teams any hosting provider or registrar can boast of, with white label support offered on an invitation only basis. Again, something that I will be covering in the slides to come. So before I actually get down to the road ahead, let's actually look at the road that we have already walked in 2011, right? And keeping in mind that English is not the only language of the internet speaking population, the US dollar is not the only currency, and the largest players in the world today are large only because of the local markets in which they operate, and those markets being large, we have actually successfully launched 8 international programs catering to large and or fast growing markets. Now, all these programs have sales, support, all the interfaces, including the RC website and the currency available in these respective local programs or local markets. Right? We have, as a result of this, seen a gigantic increase in reseller partnerships from a lot of these markets. Now, we have also revamped our infrastructure primarily by taking a decision to move to a standalone dedicated server architecture for our hosting products, which is actually more expensive for us, but very, very beneficial for you. Now, 99.9% uptime does not even need to be a concern for you. So from enhanced infrastructure to our unlimited domains hosting or multi-domain hosting as you know it in your control panel, right? This is probably our most successful product launch till date. I mean, I remember being on user voice and seeing the amount of responses, the amount of people voting for this product, and it's paid off, right? Because our multi-domain hosting or Linux actually packed more than an entire rack in 2 days. We actually intentionally did not market this product either till we did not make sure that we could seamlessly meet demand for this product, right? So we actually said that let's hold back from actually marketing this because of the sort of response that we got, and we wanted to make sure that our back end was absolutely ready to take in the sort of load that you guys basically brought, and it was great going. Now, moving on, Reseller Club has always stated that it has started and been extremely successful to begin with because of its domains variety and prices, right? So at the end of the day, we've started off and grown to the level that we have because of our domain offerings. And while we have made a huge investment last year in bettering our hosting efforts, we have also left literally no stone unturned when it comes to offering you kick-ass discounts and promotions and integrate newer TLDs. What you see in front of you are just some of the TLDs that we integrated or ran really, really big promotions on. And lastly, let's actually not forget that your management interfaces, your reseller and customer control panels keep getting better. We have successfully modified the UX and functionality of several of our interfaces, including the dashboard, the branding settings section, the list orders view, the products and price management section, amongst several others. So that was 2011, and everything that we did last year. Let's actually look at 2012 now, and seriously, there's no better way to actually kick things off than with our domains, right? These are some of the TLDs that we actually plan to integrate in 2012, and this includes ID and support as well, especially given that we have increased our focus within a lot of non-English speaking markets going forward. Moving on, reseller hosting on Linux, ladies and gentlemen. This is another highly requested product and delivered by RC's tech team in very good time. Now, we have already launched reseller hosting in alpha and beta, and live testing has been going on for nearly 6 months. Now we will also be launching, or we will be launching this product for everybody by the end of this month. With our reseller hosting, in fact, you will also have the option of picking up the first package without WHMCS if you don't need it. If you also look at the prices for reseller hosting, the ones that we're going to offer these to you at, you will realize that there is nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, that can offer it to you at the rates that we can. You already know about our enhanced infrastructure, and I'll be covering our support for all our hosting products and the overhaul and revamp within a small amount of time. So, right now, when I actually told you guys that we're looking to increase our focus towards our hosting products, I was not kidding. Whatever our focus be, and this is one point where I'm going to digress over here, but I want to mention this, right? That whatever our focus be, we at Reseller Club, whether it be on the tech side, the business side, or the support side, always aim to give you a wow effect. And I believe that it all starts with the product itself, right? So if you see the variety over here of hosting products, right, it becomes self explanatory. With all this actually being launched in the first couple of quarters in 2012, you will have multi domain hosting on Linux and Windows. You will have reseller hosting again on Linux and Windows, and then VPSs as well. And all this on a reseller platform that allows you to sell and manage everything in a convenient and automated fashion. And again, nobody can offer this, right? But what actually makes this even sweeter is that once these products are launched, the next step for us will be to offer these products on servers located in the UK, in Hong Kong, either the Netherlands or Germany, Turkey as well for Europe, and Brazil. So now you have all these products available at servers located in the USA and all the other locations I just spoke about as well. So if you are looking to grow your business, your own business within these or any of these neighboring markets, or if you are one of our clients from any of these markets and your customers want local hosting for faster speeds or at least perceived faster speeds, then you have it with us now. All right, let's move on, guys. From all our new hosting products to our control panels, right? And again, your control panel is only going to get better in terms of functionality and your overall experience. Firstly, we're actually revamping your reseller dashboard, which will, along with a few other items, now also list your most recent orders, and more importantly, your orders which are closest to their renewal date or have already expired. Now, along with this, your new dashboard will also give you a revenue and profitability snapshot divided by time as well. We will soon also be launching automated renewals, which means that a large number of you will actually show or will automatically get a far greater improved set of renewal rates for various products, and for a lot of you guys with absolutely zero headache whatsoever. right? A mobile app is also being investigated with all critical functions being made available on it. We will also soon be launching our CSV format reports, which will be customizable and automated for better reporting to you of your business. Now, at the beginning of this presentation, I mentioned something about complete WHMCS integration. That's also on the cards in 2012, right? So, complete WHMCS integration for all our products and services will actually be made available shortly. Right now, what this means is that Reseller Club is actually going to offer you all its products integrated within WHMCS, and all those modules will actually be available for absolutely free. So if you do not want to use Orderbox or offer it to your customers because you have some of your own products as well and want to offer your customers one complete buying and management interface, you can do that, right? So once we have launched this, you will have our entire platform, or well, most of it available through WHMCS. The Supersite 2 is probably one of the most anticipated launches, and we're almost ready with this one as well, right? I'm sure you guys have seen the older one, and what you see right now is a much better looking design with several user experience tweaks from the older one based on a huge amount of research carried out by our UX teams. So, what this also does is this takes into account, right, the websites of several top registrars and hosting providers that are in some way or the other competing with you, and how your site can actually look far better and help you enhance your brand image, right? And what this does is this results in far better conversions of your visitor traffic. Now, furthermore, we have also enhanced the buying experience of the customer, making it neater, cleaner, and far more effective. So, the entire buying flow on Supersite 2 has actually been re engineered once again, so that basically you see maximum conversions once again. So I'm sure that a lot of our Indian clients that are attending today's webinar will remember this. But we had actually held a few meetups or a few partnership meetings here in India some time ago, where one of the most crucial and important aspects that we discussed, right, or one of the most critical aspects, in fact, that we discussed was the use of a payment gateway, right? And this is because of the difficulties that hosting providers today face to get a payment gateway account with other payment gateway providers. Now, Pay.in will actually offer you a completely free account to all of you, in fact, for accepting payments from your customers for products and services that you resell from us, right? And this is actually going to be available for resellers across the globe and not just India, right? In fact, the automated renewals piece that I spoke of earlier will only work with this payment gateway account. So moving on from accepting payments easily to, well, what I believe to be one of the most important additions to our overall program. Now, the Reseller Club Power Partners program, right? The thought of doing something like this comes from the fact that every reseller on our system is a passionate and ambitious entrepreneur. Right. So today, if you look at Bhavin, our CEO, well, he started Direct Eye with really small beginnings in a small time Mumbai flat, or a small time Mumbai house as a hosting provider, and has today converted this to a 700 plus people organization, a 700 plus people tech enterprise, and a $300 million organization valued at this about a year back. Now, one of the reasons we as Direct Eye have managed to reach this scale is because of the investments we made in different brands, right? So Direct Eye has Reseller Club, and you guys are a part of Reseller Club. We've got Logic Boxes, we've got webhosting.info, amongst many different brands out there in the world today, right? And what we've managed to do is we've managed to make sure that each one of our brands is actually in the top 5 in its own respective segment. Now, what if you were able to basically, all right, start an alternative brand, right, without having to bother about any infrastructure or personnel requirements the way Bhavan had to? What we're offering here is the ability for you to set up a new brand to sell all our products and services, where we will offer you white label support at subsidized rates, optional white label billing, or very high emergency credit options so your business never goes out of funds, and free advertising opportunities and lists of potential customers who are looking to move. Now, all you really need to do over here is focus on marketing this brand and selling it, right? You can leave the rest to us and grow your revenue base and profitability, right? You can actually look at a far better growth rate than you would otherwise with one single brand. And mind you, it is actually very difficult, as you might already have seen, to scale up your operations and grow this revenue and profit on an existing brand itself, right? Just remember, guys, that at least initially, this will be an invite only program. If you, however, are interested, you can contact me and we could investigate potential synergies. Moving on, you know, I think that even if I were to conduct a webinar on every single day of this year, and speaking of newer aspects, I will still not be able to do justice to the importance of support, right? Especially in an industry like ours, especially for providers like you, right? Now, there are two aspects to this slide, that is support for our direct resellers, and then, of course, as the title of this slide suggests, white label support, which will actually be offered only to our power partners. Now, both these aspects of support will have a complete revamped team where even the first level of support for our hosting products will be offered by qualified system administration personnel with several years of experience with cPanel, WHM, WHMCS, and Plesk. Now, our goal here is that while supporting you directly or through the set of resellers that we offer white label support to, it is to basically offer the fastest possible response times. Look, in today's day and age, with hosting becoming a commodity or a commoditized product, right? The only real differentiators are the price, uptime, and support that a provider can offer. And I want Reseller Club support to be one of the main reasons why people keep buying from us and stick with us. Now, my commitment for this year, apart from what you see on your screen, is to offer 30-minute resolution times for every kind of issue, right? That's what we're aiming at 2012. That's really what our main goal is when it comes to offering kick-ass support. So the all new affiliate program, right? This will also be launched soon across all our international programs and our dollar program as well. What's really unique about our model is that there will actually be commissions given out for direct sales and reseller partnerships. So what this means is that if you are looking at becoming an affiliate, there will be greater chances of conversion given the variety and options we will offer to the traffic directed to Reseller Club's website by you. And let's not forget that the payouts, which we will be announcing in a few days, needless to say, will actually be extremely competitive and probably something that no other provider, once again, will be able to offer you. Right. So these are some of the conferences that we plan to attend in 2012. Please make sure that if you are attending, you definitely catch us there, right? We want to talk to you guys. We want to get to know you all better. And we want to make sure that we have as many opportunities as we can get to meet you guys face to face, right? Given the nature of our business, it gets really, really difficult to be able to do that. What you don't, however, actually see on this slide, though, and let me just quickly highlight that as well, is the fact that we're actually in the process of organizing India's largest hosting conference sometime in May. I say this to all non-Indian resellers as well, by the way. If you plan on attending or wish to exhibit here, do get in touch with your account manager or me directly as well. This event will actually be organized for web hosting providers and designers and data centers in this country. It will be called the Reseller Club Hosting Summit. And finally, our current promotions. Like I say every time I put this slide, you guys should make the most of it. Grab a lot of customers and rake in the profits, right? And just keep the great business that you do going. Finally, you can contact me, and actually, look, guys, I have I have covered a lot of aspects today at a macro level, right? And I just want to mention this, that if you'd actually like to discuss any of these products or features or provide feedback to ensure that when we're integrating these products, we take into account your feedback and basically work accordingly, right? So if you want us to basically take all this into account, then please contact us, contact your account manager, or contact me directly, right? It is imperative for us to be able to collaborate together, because at the end of the day, right, we're all about you guys. Nothing else gives us more pleasure than to offer you something that you believe is useful and valuable, right? So on that note, thanks a lot, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed this session, to be honest with you. It's been one of our best webinars in terms of attendance. We've got a lot of feedback from you guys as well, and we've taken into account all this feedback. Make no mistake about it. You guys have, been wonderful today. And until we talk again, take care. Cheers. Bye. Good night. See you.